It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Locke going to throw on the first play. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Locke going to throw. There's a short one caught by Johnson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for this with Singletary. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Locke looking to change the play. On first down, they stick with Singletary. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Locke. He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Right back to Tracy. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
That is caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Block now to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Seahawks are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they finally get their chance on offense. 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end. After the interception, here's Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now it's Smith. Left side here, taken in by Metcalf. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try for the first with Walker, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. He's going to get this complete here to Lockett. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 67 yards. And the Seahawks post the first points of the ballgame as they take. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. To throw it is Locke. He'll buy some time right. And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll hand it to Tracy. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Locke looking to change the play. Tracy going to get it on 1st down. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Play action. Now it's Locke. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Here's Locke. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Locke working out of the gun. That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. Here's Smith. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
2nd and 19 at the 12-yard line.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They don't want to repeat a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
There we go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half.
Hey, trio now. Here we go. Hey.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. The final shot here before break. Smith. He hits his target, Lockett. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
to kick off for New York.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Geno. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run for it. It's Walker, and he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Here's Locke to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Locke. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. So no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing now is Locke. Quick completion here to Johnson. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Third down, here's Tracy. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
To kick off for New York.
The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Here we go.
Stroud looks to throw on the first play. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Here we go.
And Stroud now to throw. That is caught by Dell. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1 play from stalling out.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Stroud to throw it. Here's a diving catch right side. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 20-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. And the tackle there by Micah McFadden. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
All right.
Here's Stroud. He's got this complete to Stover, the tight end. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. It's safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on 3rd down.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, That's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at them with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on third down.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No score after one on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2. As they come up now, second and goal. Throwing now is Stroud. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. A turnover's obviously, Charles, always costly, but man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone.
You